Hey Tooners, I'm Cam Robinson, international best-selling young adult author, also known as Toon Ladies, and this is the Enjoy the Show ToonTube tag. We're going to be answering 10 questions all about Enjoy the Show or inspired by the webcomic Enjoy the Show by Jenna A. And I want to hear from you guys as well. Get down in my comments and leave your answers to these questions. And if you are so inspired, I would love for you to join me on this brand new ToonTube tag. The questions are down below. Make your own video, put it on your YouTube channel, use the same title, and join me for all of the fun. So number one, with all of our movie theater goodness, we know that this is a story that takes place inside of a Las Vegas movie theater. Violet moves there to go to school and takes on a part-time job where she meets the handsome security guard Roscoe and some rather entertaining co-workers. Our number one question is inspired by the series by Jenna A, and it's, if you worked in a movie theater, what would your job be? So if I worked in a movie theater, I would probably be someone who was probably working concessions, or I would probably be someone who is selling tickets. I would probably end up in some kind of socially situation because I'm good at talking to people, and I would probably try to stay as far away from cleaning up after people as possible. But let me know, what would you guys do if you had a job inside of a movie theater? Number two, who would you hang out with the most if you worked in the movie theater from Enjoy the Show? So for me, I would like to say that I would spend most of my time with Violet. She and I would probably get along fairly well. I'm a big fan of her. I feel like we would kind of have a good vibe going on there. But reality also tells me I would probably be hanging out with Jenna, because I know the way to get places is to hang out with management. So I would probably be hanging out with Jenna and Stacy, trying to be all buddy-buddy. But if I, had choice, I would also hang out with the handsome security guard. I'm just saying that would probably be a really fun place for me to hang out. What about you guys? Let me know down in the comments below. Number three, would you hide the snowman in the theater, or would you be the one that's scared by it? So we know inside of this story, there is a rather creepy looking snowman. And some people think it's funny to actually hide the snowman around the theater and scare people and kind of act like it's a haunted snowman. I typically don't get scared by things, so I probably wouldn't be the person scared by it. I would be very, very nice at first. I would not be the one to hide it, but there's a very good chance I would end up hanging out with somebody who'd be like, let's hide the snowman, and I would jump on board with that one. So yeah, I would probably end up at some point hiding the snowman. It wouldn't be like an every week kind of thing, but every once in a while, maybe Jailbait and I would go and hide the snowman. I feel like that could be kind of a fun thing to do. Number four, on a scale of 1 to 10, how Britney are you? So we know inside of this story, there are lots and lots and lots of Britneys, and I feel like they're all a little bit on the dramatic side. I would say we're all probably a little Britney, but I'm not overly Britney. So I'm gonna go with 2, 3, 4 for my Britney level. But let me know, what do you guys think for your Britney level? Go down in the comments and let me know. Number five, inside of our Enjoy the Show ToonTube tag is, what topic would you use to distract Robbie the Manager? So we know Robbie the Manager is this very charismatic actor type, and he does all the cool, fabulous things like show up in a knight's helmet. Not even joking. And so I would probably get him talking about the latest movie that he's seen. I would probably get him talking about the latest theater production that he is involved in. And I'm not going to lie, I would 100% love to have a conversation about theater. I'm a theater girl. I love to be on the stage. I love musicals. I love singing. And so Robbie and I would actually probably get along really, really well. And I feel like I could definitely get into a conversation about theater with him and distract him so that I didn't have to do quite as much work. Let me hear from you guys, though. What would you do to distract Robbie the Manager? Number six, what would you trade your soul to Drusilla for? I read that wrong. What would you trade your soul to Drusilla for? So we know Drusilla likes to collect souls. She likes to have those in her pocket for a rainy day so that she can kind of pull out those IOUs. And everybody trades their soul to Drusilla for like a sandwich. So what would I trade my soul to Drusilla for? I feel like at that point I would probably have to have a really, really good trade if I were giving her an IOU for my soul. So she would have to be doing some pretty heavy lifting. She would probably have to cover a couple shifts for me. She would probably have to give cover for me if I get caught by people about hiding the snowman. She'd have to do some pretty heavy lifting on that one. Otherwise, she's gonna have to work really, really hard to get her hands on an IOU for my soul, unlike some of the other characters who just trade their souls to everyone for everything. I'm just saying. Number 7, would you steal Roscoe's hat? So we know inside of this story, there is a random fangirl in the lobby of the movie theater, and when Roscoe's hat falls off, she steals it and runs away. So would I steal Roscoe's hat? I would steal it to keep it off of that fabulous hair of his. Like, let the mane be free, boy. But I would not steal it so that I could, like, keep the hat. But I would definitely, like, hide it. I would probably, like, you know, put it in one of the trash cans so that people couldn't find it. I would definitely be down for that because I am 100% about that glorious hair. So let me know. Would you steal his hat? Would you hide his hat? Like, what would you do? What would you do? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you are absolutely loving this, we got a couple more questions to go, all about Enjoy the Show, but I want to hear from you. What is your all-time favorite thing about Jenna A's Enjoy the Show? Get down in my comments and let me know who's your favorite character. What's your favorite scene? What's your favorite plot line? Let me know what's going on and what you love so much about this series. And if you leave me a comment about what you love about Enjoy the Show, we might actually put it in an upcoming episode of the Toon Ladies video series, where we could feature you for all of your love for Enjoy the Show. We know that that goes over really, really well on the platform here on my channel, and so we want to feature more of your love for Enjoy the Show and a whole bunch of other series as well. So stay tuned for more on that, and hit the subscribe and notification bell if you have not already, because every single day at 6 p.m. Eastern, I am dropping brand new videos for you. And if you join me during the premiere or the live stream in my chat box, you have the ability to talk with the community in real time. If you're watching this on replay, you can get down in my comments and you can leave some love down there as well. But you've missed out on the chat that we're doing during the premiere, which is the best place to be to talk about the webcomics that you know and love and build up community and make some really cool friends and get involved in all the Toon Ladies fun. All right, couple more to go. Let's go ahead and dive into the rest of these. And if you want to join me for this ToonTube tag, the questions are in the description box down below so that you can be checking that out and you can read this amazing series if you have not already. I'm such a huge fan of it. You guys know there's tons and tons of content out there that I've produced on this series because it is so dang good. So let's keep going. Number 8, do you think that Jailbait has a real name? I'm sure that he has a real name. I've heard the fans think it's Britney, which I think is the funniest thing ever. I know that there's no way it's Britney, but that would be the funniest thing. I'm just hoping it's like a last name, a middle name. I don't care what it is. I just want it to happen because it's so funny. I do think he has a real name. I don't know what it is, but if you've got guesses, get down in my comments below and let me know. Number 9, if you went on a Krav Maga date, how likely would you be to impress your date? I'm scrappier than I look, so I feel like I could do fairly well. I know some self-defense-y type things. I'm the girl that likes to throw knives and stuff like that, so I feel like I could kind of do well for a Krav Maga class. I could kind of do well for that. I've never had training in Krav Maga, so I think I could follow instructions well. If that's impressive, then yes. Number 10, our final question for the Enjoy the Show ToonTube tag is, if your work jacket didn't fit, would you secretly swap it out for someone else's? So if I came into a movie theater and I had to share jackets with everybody and you got what you got and it didn't fit me, I probably would try to swap it out with somebody who wouldn't pay attention. Looking at you, Jailbait. I'm looking at you, actually any of the boys in that series. I would definitely swap that out. Although I don't know how that fit would work either. But let me know. Would you guys swap these things out so that people maybe didn't know? Let me know. And let me know how much you love Enjoy the Show down below. Next Friday, we are dropping a brand new ToonTube tag, so make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell and stay tuned because we're building up the community through the ToonTube tags. I want to hear from you guys. What series do you want to see ToonTube tags on, and what other types of topics do you want to see these ToonTube tags on? We're doing things on Toon boyfriends and girlfriends. We're going to be doing things on the different series. We're going to be doing things on current events. We're going to be doing things on things that are just coming out. We'll be doing some Canvas stuff, all sorts of amazing things every single Friday right here on the Toon Ladies channel. And you guys can join me. All you have to do is grab those 10 questions below, film a video, put it out on your YouTube channel, and then use the same title that I have in my title. And you can feel free to copy and paste the description as well so that we all get seen and we bring up this really cool industry on ToonTube so we can talk about the webcomics that we know and love. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm bestselling author K.M. Robinson, also known as Toon Ladies, and we got some really cool stuff coming up for you later on this week. If you have not hit the subscribe and notification bell yet, this Sunday, we're hanging out with Selden Young, the producer of the Swan Princess movies. We've also hung out with Disney animators and the webcomic creators that you know and love, so make sure you stay tuned because I have humongous things planned for you. Links down in the description below. Do not miss out on all the fun. I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video and next Friday for a brand new ToonTube tag. Until then, have a great day and stay inspired.